Welcome, children. Today, we will be learning the last part of the history second chapter from hunting gathering to growing food. In this video, we will be learning about the important Neolithic sites. As we know that Neolithic age was the last phase of the Stone Age. During the Neolithic age, a variety of development resulted in a tremendous change in the lifestyle of the early humans. The map shows the important Neolithic sites shown in blue squares. Burzoham in Kashmir, Mehergarh in present Pakistan, Dazolai Heding in Assam, Payampali in Andhra Pradesh, Chirand in Bihar, Koldiava and Mahagada in Uttar Pradesh. But in this chapter, we will be learning about the two important Neolithic sites, Burzoham and Mehergarh. Burzoham is situated in Kashmir. It is the northernmost excavated Neolithic site. Burzoham means place of birch. The earliest Neolithic homes at Burzoham were pits dug below the ground level using stone tools. Thus, pit houses were the speciality of this Neolithic site. This is the picture of the pit houses. If you see the picture, the pits were generally broad at the base and narrow near the opening. The pit had steps that led to the bottom. They were roofed over to make them suitable to live in. Cooking hearths along with the pots have also been excavated and found by the archaeologists. What does it indicate? It gives clear indication that in Neolithic age, the early humans started living a settled life. There was the extensive use of pottery during this period. The stone tools became polished and more usable. Mortar and pestles and other refined tools have also been found by the archaeologists. Thus, it is very clear the kind of the houses which has been made by the early humans were more and the more refined and polished tools shows the development of human to more settled life. You could see the picture, right? It becomes very clear that we can understand, and it's very clear that the speciality of Burzoham was the presence of the pit houses, more polished and refined tools, and even the different kinds of pottery, polished pottery, which had been excavated and found by the archaeologist. The other important Neolithic site is Mehergarh. It is one of the earliest sites with evidence of farming and herding in South Asia. It is situated in present-day Kutch, plain of Balochistan, Pakistan near the Bolan Pass, and is one of the earliest villages. The most peculiar feature of Mehergarh is the rectangular houses. The houses had compartment which was probably being used as storing the grains as well as for dwelling. Some burial sites have also been discovered, so archaeologists believe that the people of those times settled down and lived in societies. If you see the picture, the goats and the pots were buried along with the body after death. Do you know why? Very simple reason, children, because these humans believed in life after death. So at this point, it is very important to understand that the evidences of the plants, animal bones and burnt grains in these places proves that the first farmers and herder lived at this site. Now we are at the end of the chapter. So it is very important for us to understand the differences between the Paleolithic and the Neolithic age. Of course, the first difference goes with the name, that Paleolithic means the Old Stone Age and the Neolithic means the New Stone Age. And with the time, very important, children, the time, that is the Paleolithic age started around 2 million years ago to 10,000 BCE and Neolithic from 8,000 BCE to 4,000 BCE. But apart from that, there are certain differences. Food. During the Paleolithic age, the man was the hunter and gatherer, as during the Neolithic age, the man became the farmer. That means he started producing his own food. Clothing. During the Paleolithic age, the man was using the things from the nature. For example, the hides and the skin of the animals or the bark of the tree to cover their body during the cold season. Whereas in the Neolithic age, they were using the animal hides for clothing. But apart from that, weaving also started during the Neolithic age. Tools. The tools used during the Paleolithic age were more blunt. They were using the raw stones from the nature. But on the contrary, these tools became more polished and refined during the Neolithic age. Okay, children. Now it's a time to just take a recap. So these are the few questions which you need to cover up it in your practice notebook, and we will be discussing when we'll be meeting for the discussion. Thank you very much, children, and have a great day.